Good morning. Who's excited to be here so early? I'm trying to get music going, but YouTube is being poopy. Everybody say hi to Dexter. Hi, Dexter. So if you're on, let's see who's on. We have, it's like Patty and Debbie and Tracy and Alan and Donna. Hello, good morning. Can you guys hear me okay? I think the chat's in. Let's see. Can you guys comment okay in the, very good. Hey, Debbie, awesome. So, yeah, I was going to try to get some music going. Maybe it's just too early for YouTube. My voice is still warming up, but I'm super excited you're here. And let me know if you didn't already tell me that you want me to do a actual review of your page. You can shoot me a message or you can just shoot a comment right here. That's totally fine. And I can actually bring each of you on that we do a review for, so you can ask questions at the same time. If you have any questions about, anything about just posting on your page, or questions about, different strategies or ideas about how to do it, or things that you've been thinking about doing that you want to ask about, it's totally cool. So just let me know. I had a couple of volunteers come forward yesterday, a few, but if anybody else wants that, just let me know. So some basic, like, simple stuff that sounds simple that some people, I tell you, like, how many of you guys go do the follow method where you go and follow a lot of people and make connections, but you notice things like they don't have a follow button, so I want to make this like for the new person. So if anybody's watching the replay, or if anybody just doesn't necessarily know these little simple things, it's all good, but I just want to cover them before getting started, because this is something you can actually follow along with, and you can just do it as I'm doing it. So that way, this is just like the basic simple stuff to get out of the way. So that way it's like your settings are all done properly and all that kind of stuff. So let me see here. I don't even know if that thing that I have is, we'll just go through it. So I will share. Okay, awesome. Awesome, girls. Ladies. All right. You can tell Dexter is really, really excited about it right now. So I'm just going to share I'll share my screen. So let me know that you can see that. And I'll blow it up once I make sure you can actually see it. Perfect, Mandy. Great. Okay. So let's go over to Facebook. And then I'm just curious too. I'll do these things, and then you can let me know if you didn't have this, or you did, or you didn't, I'm just curious to see how many people are aware or unaware, all that kind of stuff. So no biggie either way, just kind of curiosity purposes. And so a couple things, if you can follow along if you want to open up your Facebook in a separate browser, totally cool, or you can just go back later, up to you. But what we're going to do is go over to your settings, and my internet's been super slow, which I'm kind of nervous about. And I moved my desk because we're doing construction and all this stuff. So let's see here. So kind of stuff like privacy, who can see your future posts? Yes, you want that public. Who can see your friends list? I don't know if you guys have this, but you want to hide your friends list, okay? You don't want people like going to your friends list and poaching all your people. it's just to protect like your people too. It's cool if people want to follow or whatever, and like they can do that from, your posts, which, we all do that kind of stuff. But you just don't want people going in and creeping on your friends and having people go in and like do their whole pitch fest on them, So make sure you hide that to where only you see your friends list. That's one thing that I changed. Timeline and tagging. Who can post on your timeline? Friends. Friends can post on your timeline. But review posts friends tag you in before they appear on your timeline. You want to turn this on. Okay, it's super, super important. I mean, I know people that don't have it. Like I know Diane doesn't do this, like, and I'll refer to her sometimes because she's my mentor. But she probably just doesn't care, you know. But she also, you know, has this. She's pretty much established herself, you know. So you're just getting established and trying to build things up, and you're building a brand, and you're building you as your brand. You don't want like all your team people who aren't doing that, like posting about your company every 5 seconds and tagging you in the picture and it's showing up all the, you know, all over the place. So you want to be able to review anything that people are posting and tagging you in before it actually, and then you approve whether you want it on your wall or not. Sometimes, you know, there's posts like the post I just did of me and my husband singing, that had a lot of shares. I don't need it to show up like 20 times on my page. You know what I'm saying? I already have it there. So I think it's awesome, and it lets me see that people shared it. I'll go and give them props and chat with them or whatever, but I don't need it to like flood my timeline. So this is a really good feature to turn on. And again, all this stuff is just preference. So you can listen to me or not. It's totally up to you. But this is like what I prefer. So let me see if you guys have any questions. Perfect. Okay. So if you have any questions, just shoot them over. I'll take a look. And then let's go to, where else do we want to go? Public posts, general. I think that's basically it over here. Who can see your friend requests? You know, I kind of left all this other stuff just the way that it's supposed to be, or the way that it was already done. So then if you go over to your personal page and you go to your friends, sorry, my voice is still waking up. You will head over to this little doodad, this little pencil in the right corner that says manage, and edit the privacy. So this is also where you can hide your friends list. And this is who can see people, pages, and lists that you follow. You want to turn that public. And then who can see your followers on your timeline. You can turn that public. And I'm trying to think of where they moved. Did they move it? Let's see here. See more settings. Who can see my stuff? There, I think the followers used to be over here. Maybe, let's see, timeline, language, notifications, mobile. That must be it. So that's the follow. Oh, there's a follow plugin. Add the follow. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool if you have a blog or something and you want to put that so people can follow you. That's really cool. Oh, here we go. So under public posts in the settings, if you go back to, you know, see more settings, public posts, who can follow me? Turn this public. It's so crazy to me that people in network marketing do not have their follower button set up and they want to create a following. And the thing is most people are going to follow nowadays. You know, not too many people that, you know good strategies are going to be shooting out 1,000 friend requests a day. They're going to just follows. So it's important that you have your follow button turned on so people can actually follow you. So then you can go over and creep on their page and see if you want to make that connection, right? So that's like all the basic stuff. Any questions on that? And who wants to go first? So we're going to, let's see, we are going to go over doing some reviews, but then we're also going to go over some promotional stuff. And we're also, you know, just how to promote the best way to, you know, if you guys have any questions about that. Patty, I'm going to share the stage with you so you can come on. And so let me know when you're here. Or I guess I'll just see you pop up. And so it's good, like promotion, I just want to give you guys some clarity on some different things I think a lot of people hesitate sometimes when it comes to promoting. They don't want to over promote or overshare. Hi, Patty.
Hey, Jen.
How are you?
I am good.
Good. That's awesome. I can't close this little screen out, so there's 3 of us. Okay. Whatever. So yeah, do you have any questions in regards to like things you've been posting or, anything?
No, I've been reading up a lot on how to get more engagement, but I'm actually thinking of rebranding and actually coming up with a whole different tagline. So I was actually going to just maybe get your feedback on that. I have a couple people I want to ask, and just because I think I understand my target market better.
Okay, here's what I'll say, because I know everybody's super crazy about tagline. And I don't want to go against the grain of, our community, because I think taglines are great. But what I do find is that oftentimes people are so focused on a tagline when they're still trying to figure out that kind of stuff. Like even for me, I'm kind of going through this transition of how I want to do things. And so I think when you create a tagline and you do it too early, it almost pigeonholes you to where you're like, you're not thinking outside of your tagline. And maybe I don't know, I just feel like it can be limiting. Does that make sense? Like, you think, well, you're not willing to try or experiment with new things because you're like, well, it doesn't go in my tagline, or and a tagline just, those could be changed. So I don't want you guys to stress about a tagline and making sure, like, if you want to veer in a different direction, like don't be so stuck on the tagline. So like you're changing it, and that's great. Like don't stress about the tagline. Doesn't make your brand. It's almost just like your little mantra, like when you tell people what you do, like you give them your tagline. I don't even have a tagline on my blog. A lot of the bigger leaders, like if you look at like Brendan Burchard and things like that, they just have like 3 simple words that describe them. Or, I put live life by design, monetize your passion. Just stuff to make people aware of like that you're in the scene, but not, you don't have to give a whole explanation on the front of your blog or anything like that. It's going to be, if your content's good, like it's going to be very obvious. If you go to like Chalene Johnson, nobody's questioning what she does. Like she's very in every post, in every piece of content that she creates. It's very clear that she's into health and wellness, and that she also is, a mentor and a coach to people in the industry. So don't let create your mission statement, but don't let it like totally get you stuck and define you and feel like you can't move away from it if you need to. Yeah. So, so let's look, what is it, what's going on your page that you, feel you want to have the review, and what you're looking for? Are you looking for something in particular?
Yeah, I just, here, I'm going to bring, I think it needs to kind of, I just want your opinion, basically. I just want to get another opinion from someone who looks at it and just, I value your opinion, and I'm going to ask some other people because I think I can make it better. And so I want to make sure I kind of ask the right people before I go changing stuff.
Yeah, that's great. Working on, like, it's really, really important, if you haven't done that, to take a step back. Can you guys see my screen, by the way, still, or no? It's showing, like, giving me the option to share.
It's like the little one. It's little. Yeah. Oh,
Now is
here,
it not little? Oh, maybe for you it's little because you
still
need to
kind of
blow it
little.
up. Like, see how I'm doing it?
Okay.
Because you're on. Is it little for everybody else? Bobby or Tracy or it screens and really? Well, what the heck?
Yeah, that's what I have, screens inside of screens.
Okay, how about that? Or I'll turn yours, how about that?
It's still not the one screen, it's a bunch.
Well, what the heck?
I mean, I can make my screen bigger, but
Yeah, that's weird. I wonder why. Is that better?
yes, but it's still not the single one. It's still
Weird. Okay, well, if everybody wants to follow along, go to Patty's page on Facebook. If you want to see it bigger. Okay, Patty, I don't know how to say you're a fabricateur.
yeah, that's my personal page. It's Patty Fabricateur
Roulx. Okay.
Yes, I need to change. I'm going to actually take that Fabricateur out so that it matches my fan page, but I was messing with it too much and I have to wait now.
Fine. So, all right. So tell me about your cover photo. You're not in this, are you?
Yeah, I am. I'm in the back with the purple shirt.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah, that's just my MLM that I was recognized as one of the up and coming leaders. So I got to be on Success from Home magazine cover. So that was pretty exciting.
Are you like promoting that like crazy or what?
I was, and I need to start again. Kind of got involved in some other things, but now I've always, gone on and built my team, but I haven't exactly, I put priorities other places, and but now I'm back to that, and I'm actually gonna, I think, start some workshops that coincide with that magazine cover. I'm going to use it to advertise.
So I'll kind of go through basic stuff, guys. You definitely you want a good clear cover photo, a good clear profile picture, things like this, like with you and your husband, right? So that's fine because your name's Patty, so I know his name's not Patty, so that's But if you're doing things where like you're taking a picture with your sister and you're a girl, it's like if people have to question like which one are you, like don't use that as your profile picture. With your cover photo, it could be some people do like a more professional with their tagline, and then they have an arrow that says point to here and like grab whatever, and they do that kind of stuff on their fan pages. I mean, I think this is a lifestyle business, and you really want to leverage that and post like things from vacations, and you can go into Canva and add a quote to it, or just make your cover photo something fun and let it tell a little thing about you, and what you do or something you're passionate about, that kind of stuff. And then works on this takes you, if we come to the about section, CEO president. It's not as descriptive as it could be. That corporate, is that, like it doesn't necessarily say you're in the space of what we do. So you could elaborate on that a little bit. Maybe, and you can put like a little blurb of like, passionate about X, Y, Z, and have it pertain to something. It doesn't have to be like a link, or you have a blog, right? You could put your blog there too, like your blog link. So that way people can check that out, because I know people typically, you know, if they're checking you out, they'll go look at your stuff too. Works there, and then so that's all fine. Yeah, anytime if you have a fan page, make sure you link your personal page to your fan page, so that way, you know, it directs people over there. And if people hover over it, I can just be like, ooh, I'll follow that, you know, and or I'll like that, you know, I'll like it. So that will increase that. Now, when I look, you know, I always look at my friends people have too. You can have up to 5,000, right? So in this business, it's all about like the person, like you want to know as many people as possible, and you really want as many people as possible to know who you are. You know, if you think of it in terms, I'm a musician, so I think of it as you know, take Lady Gaga, for example. You know, she used to, nobody knew who she was like years before she got, you know, blew up. So, you know, she was playing in bars and she had a following, but it was smaller, right? And then it's really important that it was important once she got recognized and signed or whatever. Now, you know, she's selling out stadiums and all kinds of stuff, but she wouldn't be able to play at those stadiums if she didn't create the following. So you have to do everything in your power to build this up. Like you want to get tons, and like you want to get to, you don't need to be at 5,000, but 2,500, 3,000, 4,000, you know, you do want to leave some wiggle room to be bringing people in and out, like people that, you know, just didn't happen to be your people. You can remove and make room for more. So, it's all about building an audience. Like with any page, you have to have the audience. No audience means, like, you know, for Lady Gaga, there's no tickets being sold. She ain't making any money. Like if you don't have an audience, there's no one to sell to. There's no one to promote or invite to webinars, or, you know, to inspire, or, you know, you're not going to get recognized. So therefore, if you're not getting recognized, you're not making any money. So, it's really important that you every day work on focusing on building your audience. That is like number one, connecting with as many people as you can, you know, bringing as many people over to your page as you possibly can, thinking of things that you could post that people would want to share, you know, because it's all about building the audience. And that could just be, gosh, I was listening to an interview. This girl posted a do-it-yourself Febreze that you can make, and it went so viral. I want to say it had 778,000 views or something crazy. Like, and that one post like blew up her business. It made her go completely viral, and it had nothing. It was just like a little do-it-yourself video, you know. And so so to get recognized, you have to always, sometimes when you're posting, think, what is going to grab the attention of my people? Like what are they going to resonate with? What are they going to want to share? What are they going to get excited about that would boost my engagement? That would make them want to make me go viral, you know? So, you always want to be thinking in those terms. And a lot of times we think, oh, we gotta like, you know, post links and post, you know, freemiums and all, and that stuff's cool to do too, but that's not necessarily the stuff that's gonna make you go viral. You know, you gotta think in terms of like what other people are willing to put out there, because a lot of people don't share, you know, but they'll share something that they're super excited about. Mm-hmm. So you have to think, what do my people get excited about? You know, okay. And this is for everybody, like not just talking to you. And then, okay, so you have your video here. I would put, I like, because you shared it, I would put edit and like put this little tagline up at the top too. But it is always good, like if you're doing a live, to have a call to action. So like today I did a live before coming on the webinar, and there wasn't a call to action on the main thing. There was a little blurb, but then I just put I put the link in the comments, you know, so you can you can put a call to action in the comments, or the call to action could be just like a call to comment, like comment below if you want this, or comment below if you want me to send you like, you know, the information to join the webinar. You know, that could be the call to action would be just to get them to comment that they're interested. But putting something, because the point of a video on Facebook is to get your person to the next thing. Like whether it's, hey, check out the rest of it on my blog, or hey, here's like, you know, I have a new giveaway that I'm giving to you guys today. So if I go promote that or do a video, that could be my call to action. Hey, I just created this new thing. If you want it, go grab it. And you always want to be chill. Like always like, hey, if you want it, go grab it. Or hey, you know, if you're around today, like the Facebook Live I did, if you're around, if you're up right now and you're early riser over here on the Pacific Coast, join me. I'm doing a webinar. And you're just always, you don't need to push people into things. Just put it out, like always put stuff out there, and the people that are interested will pull towards it, you know? Okay. And you'll typically see like within the first few minutes, I think it's like in the first, I want to say like 7 minutes, how well a post is going to do. But then sometimes there's posts, like let's go Yukon. Sometimes there's posts, and I'll show you those, that won't get any engagement, but there's a reason for that. They're still important posts. Be safe driving today. So yeah, you're doing like lifestyle. And here's the thing. When people are commenting, like say you wanted to go in and see who these people are, like, okay, you have 44 likes, that's cool. So you wouldn't necessarily come in here and connect with these people and start talking about business, because they did not comment on a post about business. They commented on just a lifestyle post. So you want your messaging, like your conversation, to be congruent with whatever they reacted to. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, like one girl actually asked me, now where's your property? Where's your rental property? And so I actually got a new renter out of that deal.
Yeah, that's awesome. And this is just like a tip when you want to go start conversations, because for me, I'm all about pulling people towards me, and I'll show you guys that. Like I never go out chasing people. I'll follow people, and I follow people so they know my face, and like they know I exist. But then the ones that friend request me back and come towards me, then those are the ones, like those, if they start liking my stuff and commenting on my stuff, or, you know, I'll shoot them a message if they friend request me, but I don't need to have a long drawn conversation with them, because I know they're going to start seeing my stuff on my page anyways. So at some point, you know, my page will do a lot of the work for me. But, you know, you just want to make sure, like, if you go into a post to see who's engaging, you're going to say, oh, okay, cool. So Jeff, if you haven't talked to him in a while, you want to shoot him a message, go do that. But make sure, you know, look at his page, see what he's up to lifestyle-wise and how life's going, what's new. Just chill. If someone reacted to your video up here, what was this about? I was going to say, oh, okay, so that was more of like just a love video.
Yep.
And then, but if you did a video that was like tips and this and that, and people were engaging on it and liking it, shoot them a message. Super awesome. Thanks for, like, be appreciative. Like, thanks for tuning into my live day. You know, and then you can have a conversation more geared towards whatever you were talking about. It's almost like you're just extending the conversation based off of what they reacted to, you know? So, but I mean, your page looks good. I just say we definitely want to start growing your audience more. So getting into interactive groups, answering questions, you know, are you, we can talk about promoting stuff here in a bit, like, you know, promoting in the groups. Now, promoting it in like the spammy groups and stuff, really it's not because you're hoping that all the people in there are going to start tuning in and checking it out. Your people get notified. Like if you're posting in a lot of groups, your people get notified. And if you have like that loyal following, they're going to think, ooh, what's Patty up to today? Like they're just going to go click on it. Like it's to notify your existing people. It's not like, you know, because nobody's in there snooping around in those groups to look at like posts and be like, "Ooh, who can help me in this spammy group today?" That's not happening. Okay. So if you, you know, yeah, I think you're mixing it up and doing a really good blend of things. I would say you, at some point, you have to, we'll talk about this, like, you have to think of what your people want, okay? And I'll give you guys an example in a little bit. And don't be afraid to post about it and recommend it to them, even if it costs money, right? It's all good.
Okay.
Because they're gonna trust you, and if you especially if you yourself maybe purchased something and you're now an affiliate for it, like, don't be afraid to post that. The one thing I'm not seeing is your blog posts. Okay,
True.
Here's the thing about, like, let me see who all has a blog. Do all of you have a blog?
I do.
Okay, Mandy, you don't yet. Welcome, Mandy, everybody. She's just joined our community over at My Lead System Pro. So, yay!
Yay! Welcome.
Okay, so if you have a blog, you want to create a series for posting, right? There's different ways. Okay, so typically I'll do it 3 different ways. I'll post like a video, just directly uploading it to my timeline. And that video is on my blog. So then I'll direct people over to my blog. And then you want to create a series. So I'll post that. And then 3 days later, I'll post just the link to the blog. Like, and it becomes like this little thumbnail thing. You guys probably see, like, Ray Higdon does that a lot. Or, so you want to, like, with any blog post, it takes a lot of work, if you haven't noticed, to make a blog post. It takes a little bit of time. So you don't want to just post once. Like, you have to say, okay, I'm going to post it today. I'm going to post it 3 days from now. I'm going to post a week from now. I'm going to post 3 months from now. Like, you want to keep recycling those blog posts over and over. Like, I haven't created a new blog post since the end of December. I've been creating content. I've just been lazy about not putting it on my blog, but I've been repurposing a lot of my older blog posts. Like, there's so many posts I've already done on there that I know haven't gotten the visibility that it could potentially reach. So I'm just repurposing it. I'm putting it back out there. If you don't have time one day to make a video or create a new piece of content, go over to your blog and find an old blog post and promote that, because it's still relevant content, you know, unless something's dramatically changed in the topic you're discussing. So, does anybody have any questions? Maybe I'll wait and see if you have questions, but does that help you, Patty?
Yeah, it helps me a lot, actually. And I actually know I should be putting that blog post up there, and that's something that I just kind of let go by the wayside. But yeah, to actually, you helped me a lot with the, you know, question of what do I think would go viral, you know, if I posted it, what would my people really like that would go viral? I don't know that I've actually asked myself that. So that itself was gold.
Well, I'll tell you, like, for me, I already knew it would, because I know people love music. So me and my husband did this song the other day, and that's something. It got 13 shares. Like, I knew people. I knew my family would share it. I knew people would share it. 255 likes, 2.3 thousand views. So I know I need to do more of this, you know, because I know this is what people like, and I've just been not doing it. You know, life is so. And really, one of the dumb reasons why is because the lighting in our house really sucks. Like, if I don't sit at my desk in front of a window, so I actually just purchased some lighting, like a little halo tripod light. I'm like, man, I need lighting because I can't go anywhere else in my house. It's so dark.
That's how mine is. If you notice how dark I am on this.
Yeah,
screen.
like, even this lighting here was really sucky. So I'll have new lighting for the next one. So I'm like, forget it. I'm just gonna get some lighting. So now and it's really just getting back. Honestly, I've been so busy building my business, I haven't been doing any music. And it's like, you want to do things that show people your love, your passion, your interest, things that excite you, because you're going to attract people that excites them too. Like, people don't know that I love to crochet and I love to bake and I'm a musician, and like, I don't really I'm not sharing enough of that stuff, you know. And you can create like all kinds of communities. Like, I could create a crochet group and say, let's share patterns and whatever, you know, and you know, connect it. And that's the thing that makes me and other people connect, that like crocheting, but then they'll still see my other stuff, you know. It's pulling the people towards you.
Yeah, no, that was really helpful. That, and then the building up the friends. I mean, I should know that because I do it on Instagram all the time, but I seem to go to one but then neglect the other a little bit. So that's my own DMO that I got to work on. But but no, I mean, I know I could build up the friends really quickly. If all I have to do is concentrate on it for a week, it'll be done.
So here's what's cool is when you can get a post that has 300 likes on it, you now have 300 people coming towards you, and you can look and see, like, who have I not talked to in a while? What is this person up to? Let me go say hey to this person, and get, now you're reactivating maybe some people that you haven't talked to in a while to your page, so they're going to start seeing more of your stuff in their news feed again, all that kind of. So that's why it's like, this doesn't happen overnight, because it's just a constant like circle of connecting and communicating and it's really important that you put out your blog posts and you put out the right content, and you offer up free stuff for people to click on and opt into. That's how you'll generate your leads, you know, is by bringing people towards you with what they want to check out. And then that's like the 80-20 rule too, right? So if you're doing all this lifestyle, and then you drop like you know, eventually I'm going to hand out the same thing I'm giving to you guys today. That will generate leads, you know? So awesome. All right. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Who's next? Who, I think someone called it. I don't, Tracy. Let's pull on Tracy. Where are you, girl? I'm going to share this page with you. And I won't have to go over as much with each as we go along with you guys, because you're probably taking notes on the existing stuff that I've already mentioned. But if you have questions, let me know, and we'll pull up Tracy. Sorry it's small. I don't know why, but if you guys want to head over to, let's see, let me pull up Tracy. Oh my God. I know too many Tracys, so I'm always like, is it EY? Tracy, can you hear me okay? I can't hear you, girl. So it's Tracy Chic Sparrow Hawk. So if you just type in Tracy with an E, Tracey, and then Sparrow Hawk, just like it sounds. We're going to be on her page, and then that way you can just see it bigger. For some reason, I cannot see or hear you, girlfriend. So I'm going to keep rolling. Hopefully you can, I don't know why that is. Nope, not sure, but let's just go through here. So awesome cover photo, awesome profile picture, super clear, smiling, like everybody can see who you are. I help people learn to grow in health, wellness, and so they can be more, have more, give more. This is good. I help people. I would be a little more authoritative in that. Maybe I teach people, or I educate people in health, wellness. Like, you want to be an authority figure versus a helper, if that makes sense. So I would probably just tweak I'm definitely learning a lot about this right now. Like, the devil's in the details of like your language. You know, if people say, I want to help people, or I want to teach people, like, if you want to do something that's not as authoritative as actually doing it. So tweaking your words, like one little word can like make all the difference in, you know, how you're positioning yourself. So I would just tweak that a little bit. If you have your blog, Tracy, I post that up here as well. Like you can put your link. Also, if you put work at and then your fan page, just how Patty had it, I would do that. And then awesome, you're sharing people's content. You always want to share people's content here and there. I'd be careful about doing it like 3 posts in a row, like you have right here, because it doesn't get a lot of engagement when you share necessarily, unless it's something that's freaking awesome and funny and hilarious and it goes viral. But typically, if you're just sharing things that are just kind of, they're not going to get a ton of engagement, and it lowers your edge rank and all that kind of stuff, the algorithm. So like basically, if you have a post and it's like one person's side, Facebook looks at that and they're like, oh, well, your last post didn't get a lot of engagement, so guess your next post isn't going to get a lot of engagement either. Oh, that post didn't get a lot of engagement. Yeah, your next one's not going to either. So they're not. It's almost like a reward system that Facebook gives you that if you really go viral, that's why like one of the little things that I like to do is I'll post, here, let me go back to my page. Like that video that I did went really viral. It's thinking. Like this went really viral. So usually if you want to promote something, do it after you've done a post that's gone viral, right? Like here, I just did like, I should have probably did my webinar promotion at this point. That way more people would have saw it, but I waited a little bit and then I did it here. Now here's the thing with these kind of posts, and I'll show that to you too, is that if you're promoting a webinar, you're not going to get a lot of engagement on it. Why? Because you have a call to action for people to go register. So they're not going to like it, comment on it, and then go click and register unless you're awesome like Kim and Bobby, because they did and they're here. So that's great. But typically, most people will do what you tell them to do. So if I say, shoot me a message if you want yours and register here, like that's what they're reading. So that's what they're going to go do. They're not going to say, oh, well, let me comment and like it first. Because people do what you tell them, So this would have been a great thing for me if I really wanted to be smart about it. I would have posted this right after I did this video, because the algorithms were set for me to get a lot of eyes on my next post. Does that make sense? And Tracy, if you want, I'll just close this so that way maybe everything gets bigger. Is everything bigger now for you guys? Maybe. And then if you have questions, Tracy, you can just type them in here. Hopefully maybe that's bigger for you guys now. So be careful with like sharing too many things in a row. And plus, because if you're really wanting to be the authority figure and leader and share value, it's good to you can curate other people's content like this. But you also want to make sure you're weaving in your own stuff. You want to, mindset's important. So here you have a blog post that you did. But there's just a lot of stuff, like everything is share. You want to start making your own stuff for sure. Like have your own pictures with your own link. Like right now, not in a bad way, but you're leading people to someone else who offers what you offer. And when you can easily just go into Canva, make a little thing real quick and put your own site, it's definitely important to show people what you know and your knowledge and your value. And a lot of times you can come in, because if you look at all your posts and you see like nothing's happening, like I'm not getting likes, I'm not getting engagement, you have to change up what you're doing, because what you're doing isn't working. So you have to think, okay, let me go look at some other people's pages. Like, how are they getting this engagement? What are they posting? Like, what's exciting them? I don't know how many friends you have, Tracy. I know you're being followed by 319. If you could tell me how many friends you have, that'd be awesome. So President Trump, Prime Minister, and women, what century are we in? Not sure what this is about, if it's like super political or not. But always be careful when talking politics because it just gets people riled up. But maybe this was a good message. I don't know. I haven't listened to it. Maybe there was a point to that. Great photo cover. And now you have 37 people who you can go in and connect with and have conversations with, reactivate them to you and pull them closer to you. But it's really important, again, that you have other stuff going on your page that leads them toward you. That has, you're offering premiums and giveaways and tips and trainings. And I'll show you some examples with the PDF that I made for you guys. So that's really going to be the main thing for you, Tracy, is to get away from sharing so much and start creating a little bit more of your own stuff. Really, really simple to make graphics. I actually have a graphics course that I'm coming out with here soon. If you want help in that department, that'll be available. Play that funky music. So it's not, if you look at your page, are people really, really crystal clear? This is for everybody, not just you, Tracy. I'm just saying this in general. You always want to look at your page and be like, am I making it crystal clear what I do? Am I making it crystal clear who I can help? Am I making it crystal clear what I'm capable of teaching people, right? Because that's building your brand. Whatever you're posting about, whatever messages you're delivering, whatever value you're providing, it's building your brand. Now, if we go over and take a look at, I always use Chalene Johnson. Love her. I swear I'm going to geostalk her one day because she lives by me. But, well, that's for a different day. But if we come to someone like Chalene, very, very no-brainer what she does. These Smart Push journals are freaking awesome. By the way, I have them, and you should check them out. So she is into health and wellness. Dinner is served. Here is, some steps on some food that she made, doing some workout routines, investing in learning and improving. Like, she's giving her own thoughts and putting her own image with her own logo. This is branding her brand image, right? More tips on her workout stuff. This was a Valentine's Day post, letting her people know that they are loved. Sharing about her husband here. And, this is a lifestyle. People eat this up. I'm telling you, this is the stuff. This is the good stuff. This is what makes her go viral. Okay. I swear, if you follow this chick on Snapchat, she's freaking hilarious. I'm so entertained. I don't miss a snap of hers. They're so funny. And she's just so good at keeping her audience engaged, mixing it up with funny, with lifestyle, with jokes, and then going in and talking about her Smart Push journal that she's selling, and saying the benefits and why you need it. And not shoving it down people's throats, just saying, look, this is why I made it. I made it for myself, and now I just made it so I can share it with you too. And it's just really awesome. She's such a good example of marketing. So you should really, really study her. And is this making sense? Let's see here. So, Debbie had to go. Oh, bye, Debbie. Let's see. So, look at people like this. Look at people like Ray Higdon and leaders out there that can give you examples of what you could be posting and how you can make some tweaks to that. So, Tracy, I don't know what happened, girlfriend. I can't hear you, but where are we at? But let's move on. Mandy, are you ready, girlfriend? I'll just go over, let's see, I'll share the stage with you. My people are not prepared for morning webinars with me, as you can see. But I'm super glad this is intimate. It's actually nice that it's intimate. So Mandy, I shot you over a request to share the screen with you. So if you accept that, and then I'll go search for your page. So Mandy and I are just starting to work together, which is super exciting. Hey girl.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Awesome. So I don't know if it's still small. It's probably still small for you guys, right? It's still showing up small for some reason.
Yes.
But if you guys just go over to the pages that I'm on, that'll help. So Mandy, it's Mandy, and her last name is Didion, right?
Mm-hmm.
How you say it? Didion. And so if you head over to her page, we'll go over it. And I just love this girl. You're gonna be so fun to work with. So it's crazy. We only have one mutual friend. That's so crazy. And we actually just became friends because she sent me a friend request. So, how many friends do you have on your page?
I think we're 1,300 or so. Not like a ton.
Oh, okay. So we definitely have room to grow and build that. So here's, okay, Mandy always has beautiful pictures and she has really good examples on here. So okay, so whenever you're doing a cover photo, you want to make sure this probably is optimized for photo, right? Or for phone. Like if you look on a phone, it's probably probably looks the way
it fits better, I think, on the phone.
Yeah, so whenever you're doing a cover photo, it's kind of funky because they're different sizes. But you want to try to get it to where it looks good via computer and via phone. So that way everybody's getting this, it just presents itself well on either platform. So yeah, I mean, it's a cool picture. So, but if it maybe pull it down a little bit so it gets rid of all of the squigglies down below, but then we can see the text a little more. So maybe just rearranging it a little. And then intro, mompreneur, mission to inspire healthy living around the globe. Perfect. Now, this is something right here with putting your replicated website. You definitely don't want to do it because what it does is it takes people away from you and it leads people to exactly what you're going to sell them. Like now they know they're going to be sold to right away. And it almost turns people off, or they'll be like, Juice Plus. Okay, well, let me go research more about Juice Plus before I even talk to this chick. So then they're going to go research it. And then like they could see good, they could see bad. I mean, there's always like other people's, some people like to rant and rage and be crazy. And if they see the wrong thing, now you've just completely lost them and you don't even know it because they never even messaged you in the first place, right?
Right.
So this is where I would just take that off. Even like here, Sales Plus Juice Coordinator at Juice Plus. Watch what happens. I'm going to click on that. And then now you're taking me away from your page to the actual Juice Plus page where there's thousands of other distributors. So I
never thought about it like that.
So yeah, so now I'm like, cool, this is Juice Plus. All right. Oh, well, who's this Nancy person? Let me go check her out, So they may forget completely that they were even on your page because we have the attention span of the goldfish, which is about 9 seconds. So you want to get rid of, I know it sounds counteractive or counterproductive or whatever that word would be, counter to what you should be doing. But it actually does more harm than good to keep that stuff on there And now we want to go around branding you. Like we're gonna work on building your brand of who you like you said, you're a mompreneur on a mission to inspire healthy living. Study Shalene Johnson. Okay. Like she does so much value around recipes and food and all that stuff. You'll never see her posting like, hey, come join Beachbody, you know. She'll post things here and there around Beachbody, but she's also the face of Beachbody. Like she's a huge leader, and now she pretty much she has millions of people that follow her, so she can pretty much do whatever she wants at this point. But when you're in the middle of building it up and building the following and the audience, curiosity is better. Like creating the curiosity, like this chick knows so much. What does she do? How can she help me? I want to lose weight. Let me see what she suggests. And then that's when on the back end you'll suggest Juice Plus. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Perfect. So beautiful pictures. Love, love, love. This looks so yummy. I want to eat it right now. And just made these, and dairy free. Saved. Okay, cool. Well, I might need that recipe because I love pancakes. And great. Chocolate covered strawberries. So you're doing a video. This is like perfect stuff. Like people love this stuff because it's lifestyle, it's family. You're incorporating, you know, the health and nutrition and making, you know, chocolate covered strawberries. Like it's perfect. You don't even like, and you don't always even need a call to action. Like sometimes you just want things to go viral so that people see you. And then, you know, you don't want every single thing to be like, you know, go check this out here or go do this there. You can do something that I've learned from my mentor called the mumble, where you can mumble about things when you're on a live and just kind of say something in passing. Like, again, I do have by the way, I do have a new recipe download with my 3 favorite recipes for Thanksgiving, which I'm super excited about. But you don't have to say like, here, go download it, or here, pick this up. You can just mumble about it, and people will be like, hey, can I get those 3 recipes? Because I'm thinking of something for Thanksgiving. Like they'll reach out to you. They'll be interested. So, so this is awesome. And you're getting the engagement. So this is where you can go in and connect with these people. This is called post promotion. You're promoting something, and then after you promote it, you need to go in and do post promotion and go in and connect with the people and be like, who have I not talked to in a while? And and some people you might see like, oh, we're not even friends yet. Go accept their friend request, or maybe they still didn't friend request you, but they did like your stuff, and you're like, I don't know who this person is. Make sure you go like say hi and just be like, awesome, thanks so much for tuning in to my live. I really appreciate it, you know, and then learn about them and all that kind of stuff. Super cute. I need to know who your photographer is. It's so cute. And people love this. Again, people love this stuff. This is like where you'll go viral. And what is this? Is this just like a funny little joke thing?
The boudoir. I can't see it. It's super small.
a boudoir session. Because I saw someone else post about this, and they had a big blow up dinosaur in a lingerie.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. I just wanted people to like go and look and engage, and that's exactly what happened.
Okay. So I was like, wait, what? Okay. And got it. That's funny. So yeah, there's a lot of engagement. And here's what happens, guys. Like lots of conversation going on here. So Mandy, you can go in and like you're replying to what people are saying, you know, just go in and every now and then go back into this post and reply to something. It brings it back into the news feed and it keeps it going viral. Like I posted that video, was it 24 hours ago, 48 hours ago? I can't remember. And it's still like people are still liking and all that stuff because I'm constantly going back in and re-engaging and liking, because you don't want to go like right as everybody does this and go like, right? You want to just like a few, reply to a few, and then a little bit go like a few more, reply to a few, because then it keeps it in the feed. More people see it. Hello Monday, perfect. What's everyone doing for Valentine's Day? Perfect. Engagement. Love it. I mean, you're on the right track, girl. There's just some tweaks. And then creating a blog is going to really be good for you because health and wellness is just like so simple to market. And there's so many freemiums and giveaways and things that you can do in this space. And then you can just start leading people to your blog. It really gives you more authority. And then that way people are coming to you saying, I need help with this. You can go, oh, I actually did a blog post about that. And then you can direct people to stuff. So it really saves you more time. And you can like basically give them your resources if you're making new, we'll be able to make a lot of stuff together that will help, get more stuff into the also help you generate leads and list.
Yeah.
So you can continue to write to them on the back end. So I just think you're doing a great job. The camera loves you. Live videos make you nervous. And it's cool. Like, be transparent, and because people relate to this. People are like, yeah, they make me nervous too. But the fact that you're there doing it and then, maybe giving tips about that or how to overcome that or whatever, it really strikes a chord with people. It would inspire me to go live one day about how crazy it is, the real stuff. And encouraging people, all that kind of stuff is awesome. And guys, when you find engaging posts, by the way, like if you go on someone's page and you're like, dang, this post got a lot of engagement, go interact. Like, go in and see like, okay, can I like connect with these people myself? Like, what's going on here? I can go in and like some of this stuff. I can reply to it and just get into the conversation. This is funny. Now, Nicole will see this and she'll be like, well, who the heck's Jen Johnson, right? So you want to constantly be getting into the threads of other people's stuff. This is how you get more visible. So, but your page is good. It's beautiful. It's always well represented. A lot of lifestyle. Again, like by far the best part of my day. 101 likes. That's the kind of stuff that you want, sister. So fun going next level with you.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So Tracy had to run too, no worries. So I did this in the morning because I knew I'd be promoting the replay. So I figured it would be intimate, which is awesome. So who else? I know that Kim wanted hers done, and Bobby, you're still here, right? I'm going to switch out and put Bobby on. Okay, girl. Did you have any questions?
No, thank you. We can chat later.
Cool. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Bobby, are you ready? Home skillet. I'm going to share with you. And let's go find Bobby. So Bobby, am I spelling your name wrong? Oh, you're headed in the queue. That's awesome. Okay, so Bobby Stephens, Stephens. So I know this is probably still small. I don't know, maybe it's not. I'll try to blow it up for you guys. But Bobby Stephens is another one. Awesome cover photo, lifestyle, love it. Awesome profile picture, up close and personal, smiling. You always want to look friendly and show your eyes and let people know that I am a trustworthy person. So perfect. Branding and marketing for entrepreneurs to generate and convert more leads. Perfect. Yeah, that's good. That works. Works with Bobby Stephens. So you're leading people over to your page. Perfect. You have 2,400 friends. Boom. Love it. Yeah, just, I mean, you know how to do that, obviously. So keep going. Keep bringing in more peeps. Nothing great was ever achieved. So, and personal stuff right here. I don't have this feature because I'm an iPhone user. But I think those are cool when you can just post something simple like that. Network, affiliate, internet marketers. I'm just a simple factory worker. I'm not your guru. I'm not a 10-year veteran. My background is automotive. Do you need more leads for your business? Could 10x your business? Again, I'm just a simple factory worker, but I could help you if you're willing to succeed. Are you taking, do you have Diane's attraction marketing intensive, Bobby? I'm curious because that is very, very much something she went over. When you just are very transparent with people and let them know, hey, look, like, I'm not here like telling you I'm gonna make you $1 million today, but I can tell you that I know how to generate some leads if you want to do that. You know, that's super, like, people love that because it's like they're gonna relate more to that and reach out to someone like that versus like someone that is making $1 bajillion and works with like super high-end clients, and that it's more intimidating, right? So letting your guard down a little bit, awesome. And so for you, it's still, we got to get a little more engagement though. Let's see here. Do you remember seeing the famous clip? So I would start posting things that you just know people like let's just start getting stuff on your page. Entertaining, funny, lifestyle for you, let people more into your world. And I remember seeing a famous clip of the man who quit his job at Freedom Home Business, caught it all on camera. Who on here is into meditation? I have a free gift for you. Perfect. Stuff like that's simple, easy. Who else practices their copywriting by rewriting the successful ads of powerful copywriters? Okay, maybe you'll twist your list too. That's something that you need to be doing. That's how you get good at copywriting. So yeah, you're asking your audience questions, which is one of the ways to create engagement and get them to build, like, you're building rapport with them. So that's awesome. You're not doing videos. What's going on with that? You're not doing videos. That's a big piece right there. We want to start getting you doing some videos. And it could be lifestyle, it could be fun, it could be a quick tip, but getting people to see your face, those videos are just like, boom, they help so much with boosting and building engagement. Just finished an epic call with my friend. We defined his unique brand. Cool. So you're putting out some authority here, which is awesome. So I think you're on track, even though like some of these don't get as much engagement. Maybe go in and start a lot of what could be why. Maybe you're not, I don't know, are you going on other people's pages often enough and like liking, commenting, sharing, law of reciprocity, right? Facebook is a platform that understands human movement, and it will give you what you give to others. It's very much do to others as you want them to you. It's like the concept of the algorithm. So if you go do a lot of likes, comments, share some people's stuff, and then even if you just come in here and go shoot some people a message, that shows that like that tells Facebook, oh, these two people want to connect. And so it'll show your stuff in their news feed more. So that could be, I don't know if that's part of it. So let me know, Bobby, if that's, are you doing a lot of engaging on other people's stuff throughout the day? And it's just not like you have to sit there for hours, but throughout the day when you have like the nooks and crannies, if you're sitting at the doctor's office, if you're in line at the grocery store, if you're waiting on a prescription, if you're pumping gas at the gas station, take that time to go in to the news feed and interact on some people's stuff. You can even go into your friends list and see like the recently added people and look and see like, have I talked to these people yet? Have I had a conversation, or have I gone and engaged on their stuff and let them know that I exist? I mean, sometimes you become friends with people and it's like you never even talk to them, so it's kind of a waste. So making sure you're getting out there, going onto people's fan pages and interacting, going into interactive groups and interacting, that kind of stuff is going to boost engagement for you because it gets your stuff seen in those people's news feeds. So that could be part of it for you because you have good posts. The content's good. And copywriting tip, love it. So letting people know, mamas, don't let your babies grow up. Okay. So you're like posting little nappy thingies. That's cool. And yeah, there's certain posts where you're getting conversation going. So yeah, you're responding, which is perfect. So I think you're on the right track. Just let me know if that's kind of not enough. When I engage, I see that it comes back. Yeah. So I would just focus on that a little bit more. And, and it doesn't, if you go to the home page and then you just, if you're on your computer, you can search top stories. It'll bring the most recent stuff up. So then just go through here and start engaging on stuff, and it could be simple. You want to give value. Kimberlina, she gets a lot of engagement on her stuff. So if you see a post that has 439 likes, go through it. Go through and see who you can connect with. I personally like to connect with people that have, 20 mutual friends or more. So I don't have a ton of people with Kimra that we have a lot of the same circle of peeps. And the reason why is because that tells me those people are networking and tells me that, and it tells them I'm not a creeper and like, why am I sending them a friend request when I'm following them when like we don't even have anybody in common. Like if I follow this girl, she's gonna be like, who the heck is this, right? So it's better to follow people where you're like, oh, we're in the same scene. Like they're more likely to send you a friend request. So just hover and follow, right? You're gonna hover and follow. And what happens is that these people, some of them will shoot you a friend request. This is why it's important to have your follow button activated so people can follow you. And from out of about 100, you'll get about 15 friend requests. And this is how I pull people towards me. This is how I constantly have a running list of friend requests with people that are mutual friends. Like it's not like all these spammy people, right? I have like some, you'll still get them, like you just delete it. I don't typically connect with people that I can't see their face. Like I just don't do business with people I can't see their face. And I don't want to be friends with people if I can't see their face. This is a creepy picture. I do not want to be friends with that person, But if you look, there's a lot more mutual friends coming towards me than there is anything else. So this is how you do that. You go out there and you make those connections and let people know you exist by just shooting them a simple follow and getting into their newsfeed. Reginald, okay, 29 likes, there's 14 comments, there's some sort of conversation going on here. Who can I come in and connect with that I'm not connected with? I know me and Reginald probably have a lot of people that are mutual friends. I don't typically do 8, but whatever, we have some friends in common. 10 new posts, I can see 45 mutual friends me and this guy have, follow, right? You can come through the newsfeed this way, and then I could, my Uber driver was fine coming from the airport at 6 a.m. He got 1 star. I can just come in and that's so funny, right? So this guy's going to be like, who's that? And not only is this guy going to be like, who's that? This person's going to be like, who's that? Because everybody in this little area, like they're all getting notifications. Like this is how you're going to get visible. So this is like, come in and like some stuff, get more visible in the threads. So you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Any questions? And yeah, I think Bobby, you're on the right track, but that's probably what I would focus on for you right now. And I would focus on doing some videos. And if you're nervous about it, I don't know why you haven't been. Practice just doing them pre-recorded. I know lives, like everybody's live right now, but if you're not comfortable doing videos yet, just start with pre-recorded and doing short, like 1-2 minute long videos. And get used to it. It's like when I started singing and I went into the studio, I was recording albums, but when I first started, it was weird to hear my voice. I'm like, oh, that's what I sound like? That's so weird. It was really weird to hear a playback. It was really weird to see me on camera. All that was weird. But when you start to just do it, it becomes comfortable. So the only way to get over it or to start making it happen is just to do it. So just start small. Start with a short video, one little tip. You could do like a morning tip of the day, but do it as a video. Say, hey, good morning. It's Bobby here with blobbity.com if you're using your blog, and want to give you a simple tip today, XYZ. It just keep it really, really simple. So that's that. And then let's see. I'll do one more. Kim, are you on here? I think she said she wasn't going to be able to make it, but she wanted me to do hers. Does anybody else on here want me to go over their page? You're welcome, Donna. I know this is going a little longer, but I'm almost done. So you're so welcome. I'll be shooting out the replay so you guys can grab it. And you'll get, I'll be shortly shooting out to my newsletter, the giveaway as well. So awesome. Thanks for tuning in. And does anybody else want me to review their profile? Alan, Gregory, Jill. Look how intimate this is today. It's so awesome. Because I was like, I don't know how many of these I'm going to be able to do. But it makes it easy. Oh, there's questions in here. Let's go in here. Okay, so 830, I would like to get more engagement. There's a reason I can hear you. I'm not sure what I can. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to do one more, and then I'll give you guys this, this giveaway. So Kim Seymour, KIMSEYMOUR. If you don't know her, you can go connect. And you can go connect with all these people, by the way, if you're not friends with them already. So Kim, dreams don't work unless you do. Good pictures. Mompreneur, helping people succeed online. To go to, for tips, go to. Again, helping is different than educating, teaching. Do something a little more authoritative than helping. I don't know. For some reason, helping to me doesn't sound as authoritative, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of. But social network marketing, what's that? Okay, so you should probably create a fan page just to have it, and then direct people, or a blog. If you have your blog, I would put your blog here because you have that. So I would put self-employed at and then put your blog here because, note to self for everybody. Don't put your blog link in the little intro thingy because it's not a hyperlink. It's better if you put it here so people click on it and go to it because nobody's going to highlight this and copy it and go over here. It's too much work. Remember, we have the attention span of a goldfish. So, Kim, for you right now, grow your audience, sister. 819 friends. You need to get more visible. Let's get visible, right? Olivia Newton-John, think of replace physical with visible. Okay, we have to get visible. And a lot of your friends are people in the same community you're in, so you really want to start tapping into other areas where you can expand your reach, go into interactive groups, be posting things inside of the other, like the spam groups and stuff. So you're notifying your peeps of things that you got going on. So once you go like a rock. Okay, so Diane did a wake up call. Even minions know you're worthy. Inspirational. Today's email. Are you ready to work smarter, not harder? February is half over. If you're not on my list, just message me your best email. Okay, so you're building your newsletter. That's good. Just so you know, you're worth it. KimPassionWithKim.com. Hello, Facebook. Are you showing the same concepts? Videos. I'm not seeing the videos, my friend. So you're promoting the calls, which is cool. But you have to, and inspiration and motivation and all that stuff's good, but you need content. You need to post your blog posts. You need to post some video tips. You need to let people know. Again, head over to Chalene Johnson. When in doubt, head over to Chalene Johnson's page. She will help you out. Or even my page. You know, I'm really adamant about making sure one piece of content per day is what you need to do. Meet 10 new people a day and write to your list. Like the 3 things you have to do every single day, even if you're on your deathbed, that's what you need to do. So you have to have a piece of content, whether it's a video, whether it's a blog post linked to your recent blog post. It could be, you know, an infographic with some tips on it, like whatever, you know, it could be a long post just giving some training tips, you know, things like that. So, sharing other people's stuff is awesome, but you want to get more visible with you, like get yourself out there, and think of what your peeps would be passionate and excited about sharing, so they can help spread the love and let you go a little more viral. And lifestyle, you know, let's put some. You want to be sharing a lot more lifestyle stuff for sure. And then, yep, the whole follow process that I just shared, you're going to want to do that. So yeah, you'll have plenty to do. Because right now, again, if you're looking at your posts and you're thinking, okay, I'm not getting a lot of views on this stuff, what do I need to change up? Go look at other people's pages where they get a lot of engagement and figure out what it is they're doing that you're not doing, and then that's going to really help you out. So that completes the social media profile reviews. What I'm going to do is, I wonder, let me see if I can grab, here, I'll stop this. Okay. Yeah, Tracy, I will be posting the replay. We're pretty much wrapping up here because I know everybody has their lives to get to today. Okay, I'm so orange. What's going on? Hello. Hi. I don't know why I'm so orange today. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, the replay will be available. I'm just going to grab this link for you guys so you can grab the new PDF that I created. Wait, let's make this public. Okay. Properties, and then let's go. I don't know. I think this should hyperlink, or I wonder if I put this in offers. Can I just do that? Save. I don't know what this even does. Okay. Can you guys see the button? Is that like even a thing? I've never used this before. There's a little button that should maybe be available. And if you click on that, it takes you over to the posts, the download that I made. Mandy or who else is on here? Mandy, Bobby, Patty. If one of you let me know, like, can you see that button where you can just click on it? Or if I put it here, let's see if it hyperlinks. There we go. So you can So basically with this, 44 social media posts that kill crickets on your timeline, meaning they get engagement, okay? Or some of these don't get engagement, like I was saying before. If you're doing a specific call to action and telling them to click somewhere or something, you're not necessarily gonna get the engagement, but they're gonna get you something. Okay, they're gonna get you a lead, or they're gonna get you a registration to your webinar, or they're gonna get you something. So make sure, so just know that, like some of these I couldn't fit the whole thing as far as showing the engagement and all that kind of stuff. I gotta fix this. Okay. I was up till 2 in the morning, so this one page is like totally jacked up. So anyways, you have this for now. I'm gonna be sending out the live version of this, like the official version. You guys are kind of getting the rough draft at this point, because I just could not get it completely dialed in last night. And apparently on one of the pages, there's like, I did not resize an image, so it looks silly. So I'll be sending out a final thing in my newsletter, so you'll get that. But let's see here. So you're gonna have all these different ideas, and I give you actual examples with posts, and I show you that they're getting engagement and what's working. So you can use these ideas to go out there and create your own posts, just if you need to get your juices flowing and all that stuff. Then at the very bottom of it, I have the 90-day social media post challenge. I just kind of made it up. So start your challenge date, and for the next 90 days, start testing the best times of the day to post. Start posting at obvious times of the day when people are most likely to look at their phone, early AM, during the week, lunchtime, and early evening or after dinner. Every day for the next 90 days. For the next 90 days, post 3 to 5 times per day, every 3 to 4 hours. Choose ideas from the above options that I have. Be sure to mix it up and incorporate a good 80-20 balance of lifestyle, promotional posts, and value posts. Don't overthink it. The more you use the above ideas, the more they will come to you naturally over time. Like the people will come to you naturally over time, and you'll get the engagement. You won't have to think about like what to post as much, because it's just going to become a natural thing for you to incorporate this stuff. So just commit to the 90 days, and then the last key ingredient for this to work, you absolutely need to be meeting at least 10 new people a day. And I mean meet and say hi, like no agenda, nothing, just meet them, let them know you exist. And then be sure to engage with those people who post on your wall, and head over to other people's pages. Remember, the law of reciprocity is going to be important, because as I mentioned, Facebook understands human movement. So that's all on the last page. It explains it a little more in detail. So if you want to take the 90-day challenge, go for it, go for it and do that. So let me know if you guys have any questions on that. You're being so quiet today. What's going on? And then for those of you watching the replay, shoot me messages on Facebook or email, and I can answer any questions that you have. But that's it. And then it's like I said, as far as promotion, don't be afraid to promote something more than one time, like your videos and all that. And then as far as sales, because I did mention I was going to talk to you guys real quick about getting over the fear of making an offer. I make offers all the time. Read my newsletters. Okay, like, there's always stuff. Sometimes it's free. Sometimes it's just, a video that I'm going to probably curate something today, just don't be afraid. Like, the best way to get over making offers is start by making free offers. Start by getting used to sharing, suggesting, and recommending things to your people with no money attached, because I think that's what freaks people out sometimes, is that it's like, oh, I'm asking them for money. It's like, yeah, I know, that's what we do. Like, but you can't be afraid of it. You have to, and so the best way to get over that fear is to take the money off the table and just start suggesting and recommending things to people, right? And Mandy, how do you edit your workplace? Oh, that's a good question. If you go to, I think if maybe in your About section, if you go to your page under About, Work and Education, yeah, you would edit it right there. But let me see if I can find, there was a day where I made a lot of money because I literally just posted like, hey guys, I just picked up this really cool new tool that helps you go live in multiple places at once on your timeline. Is anybody else excited about this, and do you want it? Like, do you want to check it out? I'm not selling it. I'm like, I bought it. Like, I bought it. So I'm saying I'm super excited because I just bought it. Do you want to check it out? I already know. The key is know what your audience wants. I already know my audience would want that. And how do I know that? Because I wanted it. If you want something, your audience is probably going to want it too, because your people are a lot like you. That's why they're following you. They resonate and they relate to you. So I posted that. I got 150 people to say, yes, I want to check that out. Now, the downside is I had to message all these people individually, but really you don't have to. You can post it and say, okay, here it is. Let me know if you want it, and then follow up with people later. But then the thing is I did not create a funnel. I did not create a capture page. I did not create a video. I did not create anything crazy. I posted the link. I gave them the link to the actual product. I was like, this is what I bought. And there was a ton of people that bought it because I knew they would want it. That's the key. Like, know what your audience wants. When you put it in front of them, it's not scary because you already know. Like, you're excited because you already know they want it. And you be excited about posting about it. And don't be afraid to post about it more than once. I promoted that thing for a whole week. I ended up doing tutorial videos later. I did a blog post on it. I did a live demo showing how it works. There's a lot of different ways you can promote one thing. You just got to get creative at learning how to angle it in different ways. Think of like the My Lead System Pro community. There's so many ways you can create content about My Lead System Pro. I mean, we have funnels, we have the CRM system, we have drawing blank, we have the trainings, we have all kinds of stuff in there where you can direct people to just a piece of it. Like, and if they want it, like, they have to, get the trial. Like, a lot of times people, you can get signups by the webinars when you invite people to the Wednesday night webinars and they're like, oh, I can't make it. Is there a replay? No, they're unfortunately part of the, I wouldn't even say unfortunately, take that back. I would say no, there's not, there is a replay, but it's only for people inside of the community. If you want, why don't you just hop on and take a trial? It's $10. That way you can get the content, which it's well worth it. And then if you like what you see inside, stick around. If not, you can, cancel it. At least you got the training. But you want to get them in. Like, just get them in. So once they're in, now it's like you have something pliable to work with. Like, you have something, you have them in the door to expose them to a whole new world of how they can build their business online. So don't be afraid to put stuff out there and tell people, yeah, this costs money. Like, it's okay, because if you know they want it, you're not going to have a problem selling it, right? Like, right now, a lot of people are going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs or cuckoo for Facebook ads. Like, Facebook ads, like, know your trends. Know what people are super interested in right now. Facebook ads is one of those things. Like, everybody's getting all gung-ho about Facebook ads. So get some training or get something for them to share that with them. Or if there's something in your specific niche about health and wellness or whatever else it is, what's the trend right now? Pick up some magazines, find out what are people going nuts for and how can you monetize it and make money off that. So that's it. Again, you guys are awesome. It was super nice having a little intimate webinar this morning. I'm gonna have to retrain my people, but I might be doing more morning webinars. So, but thanks for tuning in. Again, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll shoot out this replay. And I'll see you on the next webinar. I'll probably be doing one. I'll be doing another one next week. I'm gonna start doing these weekly. And you enjoy your long weekend, because I know there's a long weekend, 3-day weekend coming up. So thank you guys, and we'll talk soon. Bye.